everyone, and welcome to Unedited Chatter with Stephanie and Tisha. We are so excited that you decided to join us today.
Unedited Chatter drops new episodes every other Wednesday. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. The socials will be listed in the show notes. This show is an independent production. The views expressed here are our own and not those of our professional roles or employers. This is our Unedited Chatter. And we are so thrilled to have our special guest today, Bill Wyman, who is the Chief Marketing Officer at KOKI Group. He is which is a global power tool manufacturer behind brands including Metabo HPT, Metabo, and KOKI. A passionate and results-driven market leader, Bill oversees global brand strategy, marketing communications, corporate communications, and go-to-market initiatives across KOKI's portfolio of professional-grade power tools. Before joining KOKI Group, Bill built his career across consumer packaged goods, market research, and brand strategy roles. He holds a degree from the University of New Hampshire and is based in the North Florida area. He is a champion of the skilled trades and a driving force behind Metabo's HPT's, Bring Back Shop Class campaign, which advocates for restoring hands-on vocational education as a pathway to rewarding careers. He believes deeply that success is not confined to corner offices. It is in the hands that builds our communities. And we are going to talk about that today. Welcome, Bill.
Well, thank you very much. It's great to be here.
So, Bill, when I first got the email talking about Bring Back Shop Class, I was like, we need this guy on here because we all know how important it is and that these trades are going by the wayside some. I see that they're kind of starting to come back, which I'm so excited about because truly we can't live without these people, right?
Absolutely.
And Dr. Hild and I are in college education, but that doesn't mean that education at the higher level, like for college, is for everyone. And we need to start telling students that it's okay to do other avenues. So I want to know your take on that and why you're here today and why you're passionate about this.
Yeah, absolutely. And have to agree 100%. The career path that I think has been laid out probably for the last 20 plus years has really felt like go to college, 4 years in, and everything will just work out perfect. And for many people, that's awesome. But for a lot of people, that's not the right path. And some of the resources that we've seen and some of the direction that kids have been given really has been taken away from them. So those paths to be opened up to things like the trades need to be available again. And why am I passionate about this? A couple reasons. One, I'm going to be very open and selfish. For our business, this is a huge opportunity. In the power tool industry, we obviously sell power tools. So the more people that are using power tools, building things, that's going to help our business. But from a society perspective as well, you can see the amount of people that are out there looking for something that can really demonstrate that they're adding to society, adding to their communities, doing work that matters. And that's what the trades is all about. You're literally building the things that we all live in, work in, drive on every single day. Such a rewarding path. And we really hope that more and more people get excited about it and head in that direction.
So it's interesting. As I listen to you talk, I can think back to when I was a fifth grade teacher. I can think back to my fifth grade classroom. And I can tell you some of those students who were so good building and so good creating and so good with that hands-on, bringing that education perspective back in. Little Stephanie Hild in a classroom might have some characteristics and preferences that lead to doing hands-on manipulative work rather than, the studying or rather than showing her potential through that. What do our educators or can our educators do if they don't have a historic shop class in the classrooms to start building upon exactly what you're needing?
Yeah. So a lot of times when we have these conversations, people will say, oh, it's all about funding. Let's just go get the schools to put more money into it. That's not really going to work. First of all, there's not just an endless pot of money, and just trying to add a class probably may not always work.
So
a couple of things. I think educators, policymakers need to get creative. We need to think differently about how can we open up the trades and other avenues to more kids in school, students, even after people get out of school. I mean, is a lifelong opportunity. But I think creative solutions are the answer. It's not a one size, hey, let's just add shop class. Let's add another teacher who can come in. There's lots of different ways to do it. One of the reasons why we're excited about the way Bring Back Shop Class is unfolding for us is it is a little bit of a unique path. It's not a school that has decided to bring it back. There's a group, the Shop Class Foundation out in Henderson, Nevada, who took it upon themselves to create the opportunity to get high school students into shop activities. So, short one word answer, be creative. I guess that's actually two words.
No, I love that. No, go ahead, Steph.
I just want to end with the fact that I appreciate so much that you said the engagement piece with families and with teachers and with community, because you're exactly right. We're not going to find that pot of gold, right? And if we do, it's probably not going to be earmarked for shop classes, just where we are in education right now. The fact that you're saying this is so special to our whole audience because, like I said, we don't have access to the funds. So we have to be creative. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, and I love it because I did not know this before, but I live in Texas and the local school here partners with the school. But my stepdaughter, she wants to do hair. And so as a junior, she's going to be able to start that and finish the program and leave doing that, which my mom did, my husband's mom did. So it's the same thing. It's a trade that you're not going to college for because, if you think about all different types of things, plumbers, shop class, beauticians, phlebotomists, there's so many different ways to get that education that the community should partner with. So creativity. We talk about that as teachers all the time. So tell us a little bit about the program that you are here to tell us about.
Yeah, for sure. So Bring Back Shop Class, it's a program that we just kicked off, I was going to say earlier this year, but at the end of last year, end of 25. And we partnered up with the Shop Class Foundation out of Henderson, Nevada. And the goal of our program is to bring awareness to this opportunity, bring awareness to the issue that's facing us. It depends on which data source you look at. There's anywhere between 500,000 to a million open jobs in the trades. There are housing affordability issues, so we need to build more housing. And so all of these things help our industry, but they also are really giving people better opportunities to build their own futures. And so as we've partnered up with the Shop Class Foundation, our goal is to give the kids that are participating in that program the ability to build a tiny home. We are looking to include more students than last year, and I believe they've doubled or maybe even tripled the size of the class. So great news that they've been able to expand. We're looking to get as many people as possible thinking about the issue and ideally coming up with some unique opportunities to build out new and different solutions. And we will continue to evolve this program over time. This is not a one shot, last quarter we did it and now we're done and on to the next thing. We really believe in this. We believe it for our business. We believe it helps our brand. We believe it helps the people that are in the trades. One of the things that we took our time to hear people that work in the trades to understand what are some of the things that are key issues for them. And quite honestly, we were expecting to hear things like, my tools need to last longer. They need to be faster. What we heard a lot was, we don't have enough qualified people to work on these jobs. And Bring Back Shop Class is one of those ways that we can get there to get more people, more high quality work. And think about how rewarding that is for somebody to be able to step out of school and go build something with their own hands. It's absolutely amazing.
Well, and I think too, we as teachers and as families, we need to be giving our students another way. If you don't want to go to college, it's okay. It's okay to
It's
not
okay.
go to the university. It's okay not
Yep,
to live in the dorms and move out. What do you want to do? There's got to be a passion in there somewhere. And I
absolutely.
think, like you said, in the last several years, we have pushed college so hard that it's pushing some kids to not know what they want to do because it's not, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough for them to raise their voice up if all they hear is, you
Right.
really need to go to college. Who's going to want to say, well, I really want to be a plumber instead? That's hard. So hopefully through projects like this, we make it just part of the conversation. Yeah, sure. Maybe I go to college or maybe I become an electrician, a plumber, or do some other work with my hands, whatever that trade may be.
And our educators have to understand their students and have to understand where they're going to thrive and be successful. So I think that we can look holistically at a classroom and find those that might do really great in college. And we might have, and you brought this, I was reading your notes, your show notes, and you brought up the fact that AI is here also. And AI is not going to replace laborers or those that actually do the work, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm glad you brought that up because that is something that comes up all the time. I'm in marketing. So probably one of the trades, marketing, that is could be replaced quite easily by AI if you don't understand how best to use it. But building a house, putting in siding on a house, I'm pretty sure AI is not going to do that at least in the next 10 to 20 years. So it's helping future proof people's opportunities. The time is now. It really feels like the time is now, whether it's because of AI, because of growing interest in different paths, as well as just think about the conversations that have been going on around student debt. It's mind-boggling how much debt there is. You want to spend 4 years, come out of college with debt, and maybe you get a job, or do you want to spend 4 years building something, building your career, building your skills? It's a great path to open up to people. It really is.
And it's a mind shift too. I mean, I went to college, my brother went to college, but I had a brother who was not college material. He is out using his hands and he loves it. There's no way he could be sitting in an office doing that. So everybody's different. I think it's a different mindset and he kind of went against the grain, right?
Yeah,
And that was okay.
yeah.
So, and he makes really good money.
No,
And
that's also a nice part of it. There
yeah,
there is a lot of money to be made. There really is.
there really is, and, I think that's something that we don't talk about enough. So, okay, if we can leave our audience with one thing that you want them to know about who you are and what you're doing, what
Yeah. So the one thing I want everybody to be thinking about is Bring Back Shop Class is an opportunity for us to build more opportunities for our youngsters, but also for all of us every single day. These are the jobs that we need to build the world in which we live in. And so hopefully everybody can come visit what we're doing at Metabo HPT.com. Check it out. Go visit the Shop Class Foundation to see what they're doing and start to have conversations in your own local markets with your friends, with your families, with your community. See what you can do to help bring back Shop Class.
and we will make sure that all of those links are in the show notes so that
Great.
everybody has those.
Perfect.
And this has been awesome. I knew that right when I saw that Bring Back Shop, I was like, we need him to come and do this because
Well, I really appreciate you guys having me.
yeah, we want to talk about all things for education and help all people, not just those that are going to college. And so thank you so much for being here, Bill. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks, Bill.